Welcome back to Paper and Moose. Today is town-wide yard sale day. Join me as I go from home to home to see what treasures people have brought out from their attics, basement, garages, crafts room, offices, kids' room. Anything is possible. So let's go out there and see what we can find.
Excuse me. Where's Flo this morning?
Is there more stuff, Jacob?
Here, this is garbage.
Tell Daddy when he's done, I want those garage doors closed. I don't want any skunks or groundhogs in there.
Yeah, that would not be good.
That wouldn't be good.
Not at all.
She's still, I told him to get up here early and get stuff out, you know?
Yeah, this is cute.
And here they got all these bags of stuff. And stuff's hanging too.
That's all right. There's another P-Berg shirt. Oh, I thought maybe it was P-Berg.
I can't, I gotta walk on the sidewalk. Gotta open the doors up there.
Oh, fishing lures plus crate takes off. Too bad these weren't in the box. Oh, look at this. No? Are you out yard sailing? Huh? Are you going to yard sales too? Huh, kitty? Are you going to yard sales? Huh? Yeah? Alright. Well, you have fun at your yard sales. Yeah? Oh, you want to be pet now? Okay, kitty. Alrighty, you go to your yard sales, okay? Bye. So this. You're so friendly.
Thank you. She's a good girl.
She's pretty.
Thank you.
Uh-huh.
Get in the yard.
She wants to go to the yard sales.
Huh?
She wants to go to the yard sales too.
Yeah. Go on. No, I didn't say anything.
Come over, open.
You can take her out of the box or what?
Are they? Oh, they're down here. Oh. These.
buy one just for me?
No, I can't. I'm sorry. I did.
You want
German chatty.
I actually had it, I think, for 20 because I think they got a special edition one.
Yeah.
Angel unaware. Got that.
Now, what are you getting?
Yeah, $5.
So how did the sales go today? Pretty well. It was a community sale, so I didn't have to worry about the false advertising as much, so there weren't any ads for a huge yard sale. Too much to mention, 5 families, because those can be somewhat misleading. For community yard sales, people, they know that people like to go street to street to street, so they'll bring out whatever they have. It might be a table, it might be 5 tables, who knows? But today was very good, some very good prices, and some interesting finds. So let's see, so we did purchase some vintage Halloween. I purchased a couple things from this house with the older women. This pumpkin, I thought there was a date, but use 7.5 watt bulb only for indoor use only. She charged me, I think, 50 cents for this guy, and then she charged me $0.25 for these 2. So they'll be added to my Halloween decor. I'm really doing well with pumpkins and Halloween type decor this year so far. So 75 cents for these 3 pumpkins. And then I bought myself some flamingos. Oh jeez, not good. In the original box, there must have been, there's 4 steaks. Because of their legs. Duh. 80, oh my gosh, they even put on the bottom, like, they carved their street address. So, still with their legs. We'll worry about that after. But, so 2 flamingos, they just need to be clean. The lady said, oh, maybe you can repaint them. And I'm thinking, no. These are perfect the way they are. They just need to be washed a little. $2 for the box. A pair of flamingo lawn ornaments. And they're from Union Products, and even with the original box. Now, concrete flamingo, he's back. Maybe he likes my flamingo. Oh, he's quiet now. If this is the first time you've been watching the channel, I had a previous video where this crow just kept going and going and going. I don't have anything shiny he might like. Maybe he likes these. What was I saying? Concrete flamingos. If you ever find concrete flamingos, the yard ornaments, lawn ornaments, those are great buys. People collect those. Be on the lookout for those. So, a whopping $2.75 for 2 flamingos and 3 pumpkins. The next house that I stopped at, I wish I would have been there sooner because I think they would have even had more great things. There was a trunk that was open, and laying on top of the trunk was this. A cute vintage-ish fabric Halloween dress. I might be able to wear this with like black tights. I'll have to see just how it fits, especially like around the shoulders, but cute. And then also in the trunk was this jacket. Again, it's for a little child. It has the oriental dragons on the back. And then inside
And then even on the sleeves, you have the great, I want to say food dragon, but I might be wrong. So as I was looking at it, she's like, oh, the lady said, oh, that was mine. My father sent that to me when he was overseas. She goes, I've had it for a really long time, but she's like, it's just sitting in a trunk. So I asked her how much, and she was like, well, $2 for the Halloween dress. Okay. And then how about $2 for the jacket? Sure. So I'm assuming her father was stationed overseas because I've seen these before in larger sizes for adults and then also for children. But, even just the inside is so, oh, it's reversible. No, it can't be. It looks like it could be, but because of the stitching, it must be. It has to be reversible. I think it is. It is. That's pretty cool. There is some condition. I think that might be the only hole right there. That can easily be stitched. I wish this jacket would fit me, but it doesn't. So that was a really good find, and it was great that she had the story to go with it so that I knew the history behind it. Then probably to my favorite sale, it was one of the last sales I went to, and there were 3 boxes of books, and they smelled old and they looked old. So I was, let me get in there right away. I think by that time my GoPro was the battery's almost done, so I may not have gotten any footage of that. But I took a quick glance, and then I asked the man that was selling how much the books were, and he goes, well, do you want them all? And I go, well, I don't know yet. I knew I could see some mold on some of them. So I wasn't sure if I wanted to take on all of that. Plus I wanted to look through them. So he goes, well, how about 10 cents a book? 10 cents? 10 cents. I went to another yard sale. I think I bought a shirt for 10 cents. I didn't show that. It was a P-Bird shirt. Something else for 10 cents. Like, this reminds me of how yard sales used to be. Oh, that's a nickel. Or that's 10 cents. So I, of course, started going through the books. And there was an older gentleman there that must have just avoided the books completely. But then when he heard 10 cents, he kind of hopped right in there. But fortunately, I had gone through at least one whole box of books before he jumped in too. So some of the books that I picked up, again, when I'm at yard sales, I really don't spend time going on my phone looking up what things are worth. I just judge by the look of them and maybe the history of an item, and if I think people will like it. Because I think a lot of times you can spend all day looking online, but that's just wasting time. And to me, I don't want to be doing that. I want to be in the moment, looking at the things, and taking my time and using my experience to judge. So I purchased this book, Angel Unaware, by Dale Evans Rogers. This is a story about their little girl who passed away. The cover is a little torn, but people are still big fans of Dale Rogers. So we'll see how this does. I picked up this just for 10 cents. Why not? Lippy the Lion and Hardy Har Har. I've actually never, I think I've seen Lippy the Lion. I must have seen them both. So this is really nice shape. I wish they would have actually had more little golden books because that would have been great. I think there is a way with golden books how to tell the age. There usually is a little A. I'm not sure. I'm not well versed in little golden books. All I know is I like their graphics. I picked up this. It does have some condition issues, but it's the 175th anniversary commemorating. It's the Grand Lodge of New Jersey. So it's 1961 it was published. So it's all about the Freemasons for New Jersey. I don't know much about the Freemasons, so this is a great way to learn about them. And it's also a nice piece of New Jersey history. So I will just have to clean this book and try and prevent any further damage to it. Other books I was super excited about when I first saw them because I know that they do well. This is Carpenters and Builders Guide. Then I believe there's also Plumbing, Odell's Plumbers and Steam Fitters Guide. I love the graphics. Again, big into graphics. And the books. Let me see. Like, look at that. So I went through and I picked up every single one of these. Now, in my happiness of finding them, I didn't realize, or I didn't think that, these weren't the original editions. These are actually reprinted from 1941. But there's still a market out there for these, even if only for the graphics. And if people, they can't purchase the originals, they can purchase the reproductions or the further copyright editions. So I picked up 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, or 14 of these. But my favorite book that I picked up, and I wish there would have been more of these, and I wish I would have gotten off camera because you would have heard my excitement, was this. Richard Klein, Bodybuilding with Barbells and Dumbbells. So I will add this to my vintage weightlifting collection. And even look at the back. Look at the graphics of the man and the woman from Hollywood to You, Healthways. I love those. So this is one of the courses that you can buy. It was 12 years of physical director to Paramount Pictures. But, it talks about how to use the barbell course for beginners. Oh, graphics. Oh, that's just the body. So here you have all the pictures of the world's most perfectly developed men. Maurice Jones. Look at them. Let's see if there's any other good graphics. The bent press, one arm snatch. I don't know about that. I still can't do a regular snatch versus a one arm snatch. Advantages of weightlifting, press behind the neck. So this one isn't so much showing you the images of the exercises, but rather explaining it. But I will still add this to my collection. Table of contents: how to breathe while exercising. That's always important. 5 international lifts, the amount of weight to use, diet, sleep, and bathing. You want to do all that because that's important. Let's see. Never complete a movement too rapidly. Very good advice. Make it as it should be, a muscular effort. Don't use the body to assist you in an arm exercise. Maintain a proper position throughout the exercise. Tepid water after the exercise period is best. So, really excited that I found this. It was $2.50 then, and it was 10 cents now. So yeah, it was a good day. A nice mixture of vintage at yard sales, which I always like to see, for me and what I collect. So again, it gives me hope to continue to go out there to yard sales for the rest of the season, which really has just started. So I hope you all enjoyed seeing my yard sale finds. I hope that it has encouraged you to go out to yard sales again, and find your own treasures and see what you can find for yourself, for your family, to add to your own collection. So thank you again all for watching, and stay tuned for more videos of more adventures, flea market finds, auction finds, paper finds. And until next time, have a great day and see you all later.